Is that could also kind of be like wishful thinking or something? You're a bald dude, you're carrying around a comb? What is that, in case you meet somebody with hair? Why are you carrying a comb? Aloha. Do you like my hat? I'm Dagwood Streets, and I'm here to talk about some of the things I don't like about the Osmo Action 4. I love the camera, but there are 5 things that I cannot abide. So let's talk about them today. First, the Adventure Pack. I listen to all the YouTube influencers and talking heads that get free product and sometimes even get paid, talking about if you want to get your money's worth, get the Adventure Pack. It's only $100 extra bucks. Some things in that Adventure Pack are pretty cool, pretty good. For one thing, this battery case, that is really cool. I like that. You get 2 batteries with it. You have 1 in the camera, total of 3. They kind of took a page from the DJI wireless microphone. Good deal. I like that. But they also had some blue stickers that I don't even know what they are. I saw another guy do a YouTube review unboxing, and he came across them. He didn't know what they were. He said, if you know what they are, put it in the comments. Nobody knew what they were in the comments. I went to DJI's website. I just don't know what those things are. You also get in the package a selfie stick, which for me, if you're trying to pack light and you're traveling, you might be in a hotel room somewhere, you want to get as much use out of these selfie sticks as possible. I usually have like 3 of them, but guess what they have? Legs. If a selfie stick don't have legs, not interested. This one, though it does not have legs, would make an excellent weapon. It's heavy on this end, and if anybody says anything to you, say, hey, it's a selfie stick. It's for my camera. When I'm in a hotel room, I don't want a bunch of gear with me, and I need my selfie sticks to be camera mounts and light stands. And they work awesome for that purpose. I was in Thailand and in a little hotel room with plenty of time on my hands, and I did some reviews of food that you can buy at 7-Eleven. So I take my light and I put it on a stand with legs. I call it a stand. Selfie stick with legs, which becomes a stand. Put my phone or a microphone, and it's passable. It works okay, especially if you can get a little bit of natural light. Now, like I said, this one that comes in the Adventure Pack does not have legs. But what you can do is buy something. This one is from Ulanzi, but there are other companies, and you can screw it into the bottom. I actually like the bigger ones because they spread out wide. So selfie sticks should have legs. That's my opinion. If they come without legs, put legs on them. Another item that comes in the Adventure Pack is pretty good. Everyone on YouTube says this is the best thing in the world. I think it actually started with the Osmo 3, and we're on the Osmo 4 now. And it is the adapter mount, which is pretty cool. It just comes off like that. You just snap it, and it snaps back on. Why is it not so great? See that? Even right now, it doesn't always snap like it should. Every time I snap it on, and it's almost always this left side, I have to double check and pull on it. So am I going to mount this on the hood of my car? I don't know. For just doing this kind of thing, talking head, maybe it's okay. It is a good system. It's not a great system. The next thing I'd like to talk about that comes in the Adventure Pack is this stupid cage. I looked at it. It's plastic, and you cannot get to the battery or the SD card without removing the camera from the cage. Now, that would probably be okay, for a lot of people in a lot of situations, but this thing going on here, it's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a hassle. What you want is from Small Rig. Well, Neewer has them, Ulanzi. I don't think it matters really which company you buy it from. You can see right here, this is from the Osmo Action 3, and it fits the Osmo Action 4. And in order to access the battery and the SD card, all you gotta do is push a little teeny button, and look at that. How difficult would that be to make? You can do it out of plastic also, but what is this, 35 bucks or something? Spend the money, throw this thing away. You don't need it. It's a joke. The first time I got it, that's what I did. I pulled it out, I looked at it, I literally threw it. Another thing I want to talk about very briefly, because everybody already knows if you have an Osmo Action 1, 3, or 4, is this stupid little door. It's a little teeny door on a hinge. I don't want to go into it too deep, but it's so easy to get lost. It's not waterproof without it. And the Osmo Action 1, which I also own, I think it was lost within the first 3 days because you're always pulling it off to do things. And the way you put it on and off is on a little hinge. Can't you just lift up the door and hook it on something so it doesn't get lost? Just kind of silly that we go all the way up through 4 iterations of the same gear and it still has that crazy little stupid door on it. I don't get it. The last thing I want to talk about is near and dear to my heart. DJI, if you're listening, then listen up, please. What did John Wayne used to say? Listen up and listen tight. 3.5 millimeter. You need to put a 3.5 millimeter in here because we're still using dongles. 2023, and we're still dongling all over the place. You got to buy a dongle and you got to stick it in. And if you go somewhere, I paint mine up. I put bright colors on them because it could get lost in your bag. And then what are you going to do? You're going to use the native mic. The native microphone on here is actually pretty good, but it does not compare to having your own microphone. What I do on this one is I have the Comica and I go USB-C to USB-C, and that works great. In fact, I compared 3.5 millimeter, same microphone, into the OA4 and USB-C into the OA4, and guess what? The USB-C actually sounded better. It did. The volume went down a little bit, but it sounded better with just less ambient noise. So that's the way to go. If you have the Osmo Action 4, get a USB-C microphone. If you can get a Tula, man, that's the way to go. Where's my Tula?
Up high.
Oh, if you can get a Tula, man, nothing sounds better than this thing. I mean, it's butter. I mean, it'll turn a weasel into Barry White. That thing is amazing. Buy one. Tula, T-U-L-A. But this Comica works good as long as it's a USB-C. So please, DJI, put a 3.5 millimeter hole in here. Even if you have to make the camera slightly larger. I mean, how big is 3.5 millimeter? It's a little teeny hole. And the reason I would like that is, one, headphones to monitor what you're doing, monitor your audio, or when I play back videos that I made inside the camera, I don't want to hear it from this tinny little speaker on the camera. I want headphones on. Also, of course, microphones such as the Rode Video Micro. I have one of those too. I use it a lot. That use 3.5 millimeter. You could just plug it straight in. Please do that. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. I don't know why GoPro doesn't do it. I don't know why Osmo Action doesn't do it. Insta360. Come on, it's a little teeny pinhole. Put it on your cameras. Do us all a favor. Overall, I really love the DJI Osmo Action 4. Probably my favorite camera. I recommend you buy it if you don't own one. If you already have a 3, maybe not. But if you have a 1 like I had, the original one like I had, or you just have an Insta360 or something like that, and you want to round out your cameras, use it as a B camera or whatever you're using it for. I don't really use it as an action camera. I use it for talking head videos. I use it for taking photos. I use it for everything. The DJI Osmo Action 4. I do highly recommend it. But there are some things I definitely do not like. If you have any questions or there are things you don't like, please go ahead and put them in the comments below. So until next time, brush your hair, wear underwear, eat a chocolate eclair, mon frere. Aloha. Cry, kai, kai, gai. Who is selling the chicken eggs? Cry, kai, kai, gai.